Hey guys, it's me, Lakeisha from OurLipsMoving.com. I am your fairy godmother, and I am so excited to be here with you on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday from sunny California. So before I jump right into this video, I'm just going to share it a couple of places and tell you guys all about the big fat lie that I was actually living. So I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to hop on. Tell me how your day was going, what's going on, what are you working on right now? Like, tell me all the things. I want to be all in your business. So actually, like 20 minutes ago, I just finished recording my first ever podcast feature, and I'm so excited to be interviewed. Literally, this is something that I've been manifesting and something that I've been actually actively calling into my life and something that I really want to be doing more of. So I'm speaking that out into the universe, and I'm letting the world know that I am open and available to having more of this into my life. So guys, let's hop into my big fat lie. Okay, so most of you, if you're not actually familiar with my story, Okay, so I posted it. Oh, done. I'm sorry, guys. I can't multitask. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar with my story, I originally got fired from my day job 2 years ago, probably almost 3 years now. And at the time I was a manager, I was super excited. Let's not lie. I hated my job. I want to say for the most part, I liked it. I liked the hours in which I went to work. I totally liked my coworkers, but I totally hated the job. I knew that I was destined to be doing more with my time and my life. So when I got fired, it was just like a shot to the heart. And I was just like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do with myself now? I don't know what to do. You know, I had dropped out of college for this. I had made so many plans around this job. I really was just like, my back was against the corner. I didn't know what to do. And I was feeling really stuck. So what ended up happening is I decided to go get another job in the same field that I was, of course, ultimately going to be unhappy with. But at the time, my brain was just focused on surviving. I was just focused on the fact that I had to pay my bills. I needed to support myself. I had to eat. I had to pay rent. I needed my phone. And I was too humble to ask anyone for help. And I was really lost and confused, and I felt like I was making a bunch of mistakes in my life. But when I ended up going to the next job, I had this smile on my face. I got to walk to work every day. I pretended that I was really happy, and I was like this bubbly, courageous person, when in reality, I was living a lie. I was super unhappy. But I didn't want to be one of those people at work that just like made everyone else's day a living hell just because they weren't happy. So I took on the extra stress, the extra pressure to come into work every day like, woo, let's do it. Hey guys, let's go. And I was trying to be just like someone I wasn't. I was trying to, live out this facade and hold up this charade that I was extremely happy with my life when I wasn't. I wanted more out of my relationships. I wanted more out of my friendships. I wanted more from New York City. I wanted to be living somewhere else. I wanted to actually have a passion and a career. I wanted to be living out my soul purpose. And I didn't want to be struggling with the things that I was constantly struggling with. And I think that what actually changed that for me was I started to ask the question to myself, what would I rather be doing? And I knew that I wanted to be a writer. I knew that that was in me. I was going to school. I was an English major. I had an internship at a publicist company. Like I was all about just like entertaining and just like writing. That was like my jam. When I was 8 years old, I had a radio show with my sister where literally we interviewed each other. We sang our own songs. We like made up dance routines. We did a whole bunch of stuff. And I was this creative being, and I wanted to get back to that place. So I asked myself every single day, what do I want? What do I want my days to be like? And the more I asked myself, the more I was just like, okay, it's time to start a blog. Thus, OurLipsAreMoving.com. So it originally started out as me just like talking about my journey from being fired to now moving on to this next job and figuring out what my life purpose was. When a bunch of women started to reach out to me like, oh my God, I'm in the same place. How can you help me? Yada, yada, yada. Thus birthed a coaching business. And all of these things came together in the most magnificent, amazing way. Or so it sounds, because for me, it felt like it was pulling teeth. I was struggling to write content. I was just still in this place of being lost, but feeling like I needed to show up. I needed to be like a hero for these other women. I needed to stop and actually take a break and figure out what I needed to do for myself. So I stopped blogging for a little while, and I really got into reading a bunch of books. So I just want to read this little passage for you from Wayne Dyer. You'll see it when you believe it. And it is all about not living the big fucking charade and actually getting into what you want in life. So he says, your resistance to doing what you love is based not on the world of abundance and unlimited opportunity, but on the belief that work and play are separate parts of humanity. The belief is that work is painful and entails suffering, and that play is fun. So the reason why I wanted to focus on that particular part is because for me, and I know for so many other amazing people out there, we have this idea that work has to be difficult. It has to be like pulling teeth. It has to be, you know, something that you dread doing. Like that's the picture that I feel like is painted to students. I remember being in high school and people, guidance counselors, teachers, you know, parents, everyone around me just asking what you want to do and just saying, you know, you should be very grateful to just go out there and get a great job that'll pay you, you know, enough for you to cover your bills and to have money left over for you to eat. And that was what it seemed like. It seemed like we had to work 40, 50 hours. It seemed as if, you know, we should be grateful. We should be celebrating our weekends. There's so many songs and stories and books and things that just literally talk about people being excited for Friday nights. Like literally dreading Mondays and being excited for Friday. And I didn't want to be one of those people anymore. I was tired of pretending that that was okay. I was tired of settling for that. And I didn't want to do it anymore. I was tired of lying to myself. I wasn't content with where I was. I knew I didn't want to live that mediocre life. And I know that the reason why you're watching this video and the reason why you're in my audience, the reason why you're in the self-help world, the personal development space, is because you were tired of the same thing. You don't want to live this lie anymore. And I'm here to tell you and show you as a representation of my own life that you don't have to, that you get to fucking call the shots. You get to decide how you spend your time. Like, I don't want to like wave my finger at you or anything, but I really want you to know that I mean business. Hi, Tabitha. Thank you for the hearts. I really want you to know, like, so tell me, Tabitha, like, tell me, guys, in the comments, like, what's your goal? Like, what would you rather be doing with your time? Talk to me. Let's speak it into the universe. I want you to know that you get to decide, that you are the person responsible for your life. You are the person who says, yes, I snooze my alarm clock. Yes, I will go to work today. Yes, I will wait until Friday in order to celebrate. Yes, I will, you know, not eat this big juicy burger because the world tells me that I need to freaking have a salad every single day. Like, no, it is up to you. It's your responsibility. You get to decide if you're going to settle for what was given to you or if you're going to fucking take it. I remember seeing a post that was just like, the world, an entrepreneur goes out and hires a bunch of people who doesn't believe in themselves. And then the entrepreneur is like the badass who just like kicks back and like kicks their feet up. And then they employ all of these other people because they don't have the balls or the courage enough in order for them to go out there and figure out what it is that they want to do. And this message is not for you if you are someone who loves your job. If you are, more power to you. I am so happy for you. I love that you are one of those people. But if you are one of those people who like, can you, like, so just like picture yourself, right? You fucking go to Macy's and you see that girl at the counter and she's so angry and she's like rolling her eyes at you. Like every time you ask her for a question, when you ask her for directions, or like the person at Walmart or something, like there are some snotty people out there who literally you can see that they hate their job. They despise you asking them a question. They despise you walking up to them. Literally, like you are the bane of their existence right now. All they want to do is pretend that they're not there. They want to sneak text underneath the counter, and you walking up to them, asking them a question for them to do their job, the job that they actually get paid for, is something that is causing them hell. You are misery to them right now in that moment. And I know because I was that girl. I was that girl who, you know, yes, I'm bubbly. Yes, I'm like, you know, I'm like optimistic, I'm cheery, I'm all those things. But when people would walk up to me, I would just be like, she doesn't know the answer to this question. Like, she can't figure this shit out on her own. And I would be like, hi, how can I help you? Just like super fake and phony. Like, I was lying, pretending that I wanted to be there. I was not happy at that job. And I know that there's so many people out there that live the same lie, because I see you when I go out shopping, when I'm out buying food, whether it's the waitress or the hostess or the cashier. There are so many people who fucking hate their job. And it's because society has programmed us to believe that our work cannot be fun. I'm here to let you know that it is fucking Friday. I literally get to dictate how I spend my time. And I love coming on here doing videos for you. I love when people message me asking me questions. I love coaching my clients. I love what I do. I decided to create this business and to have this business for myself because it is what I love. It is fun for me. I don't need a vacation from what I do. It's my joy in life. It's my fucking purpose. I get to live out my mission every single day. And I want you to know that you can do the same thing, that you don't need to be constantly needing a break or a vacation from work. You don't have to be excited about Fridays. You can be just as excited about Friday night as you are about Mondays. I freaking love Mondays. Like, literally, it's the fresh start to my week. I come back to you guys. I'm rejuvenated. I just went to church the day before. It is amazing for me. I love Mondays, and I no longer lie to myself. I literally look at myself in the mirror every single day, and I'm like, wow, Lakeisha, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for going after your dreams. I am so proud of you for knowing that you are worth more and then going after it. Because the knowing is the first step. The knowing is the part that people struggle with. The knowing is the part that we need convincing, because once you know, once you accept, it is the belief within you that you are just like, yes, I can have more. Yes, I can make tons of money. Yes, I can live out my purpose. Yes, I can do everything that I am called to do. Once you are in that space of knowing, then you will fucking show up powerfully. Then everything else will be easy for you. I remember there's a Les Brown quote where he's like, it was easy for me to make $1 million, but the hard part was for me realizing that I could make the $1 million. Everything else after that, everything else after the belief is a piece of cake. It's fun for you now. Now it's fun for me to think of creative ways in which I can serve you, and then as a result make money. So whether I'm selling you a digital course, whether I'm selling you my membership tribe, or I'm selling you group coaching or private coaching with me, all of these things are fun for me. And all of these things, as a result, make me money in an amazing way that feels good and allows me to feel abundant, because I show up in a way that allows me to include work and play. That now, everything I do is just play. It's just fun. Even when I'm doing the mindset work, even when I'm like snot bubbles are coming out of my nose, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I just like uncovered another limiting belief, whatever it is. Like all of these things that I do on a day-to-day basis so that I can not only show up for myself, but show up for you and show you everything that I've experienced, be that guide for you, allows me to be happy, allows me to feel free, allows me to not live this lie anymore. Okay, guys, I've been like preaching for a minute. Let me read some of the comments. Okay, people do get stuck because they are not willing to take the risk. Exactly. And it's like, the crazy thing is that it's not even a risk. It's not even like something that's like gonna freaking fail, because if you believe that it's possible for you, you are not going to stop until it happens. So there is no risk. The time is passing anyway. Things are happening. Things are moving. So what are you gonna do? Are you going to choose to settle, or are you going to choose to like move forward and soar? Like everyone always fucking talks about the Thomas Edison quote that says, I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. And the reason why that quote is so powerful, and the reason why everyone always talks about it, is because he did not view his attempts as failures. He just viewed it as a means to another way of trying something. Yes, Tabitha, it's all in the mindset. So if you have the mindset that says, my work can be fun, what I do every single day is fun, then it'll be easier for you to go out there and live out your dreams. I didn't make starting a business something that was going to be exhausting. I didn't look at the hours and the time that it took in order for me to create this business, in order for me to build the confidence, in order for me to show up on here as a freaking leader in my industry. I didn't look at that as hard work that was exhausting to do. I looked at that as something exciting and fulfilling for me, because now I get to show up powerfully for you. I get to show up and live out my purpose and not be wishy-washy about it. I get to show up in authenticity because I really believe the things that I'm saying to you. When I read books, I fucking love it. I devour them in a second. I write notes everywhere. I come back to them. I read them to you guys. And like Wayne Dyer says, you have to see it to believe it. You'll see it. No, I'm sorry. The name of the book is You'll See It When You Believe It. So it's like we have to get to the idea that we have to believe it first. So get into the state of believing. Know that you don't have to live this facade, that you don't have to put on a charade, that you don't have to be a liar anymore, that you can say, I am unhappy where I am in my life and not feel like you're being a negative Nancy. But then from that place, ask yourself, what do I want? When you realize that you are constantly complaining, I know that that means that my brain knows and believes that there is something more out there, that we believe in it, we see it. I'm just like, wow, I freaking hate this job. That means that I know that there's a better job out there, that there's something more out there that I could be doing with my time. And the same goes for you. Literally, like, stop feeling like it has to be this difficult, like painful experience for you to be living out your dreams. It doesn't have to be. And again, like I said, if you fucking love what you do, more power to you. This video isn't for you. But if you are one of those people that's fucking lying to yourself day after day after day, that's just like, I love it here. Oh my God, I love my apartment. I love my boyfriend, whatever. No, like, know that you don't have to fucking lie. Like, I feel like in this world, we feel like people have to show up and we can't be flawed, that we have to fucking be perfect and we have to be happy every single second of every day. And it's like, no, we're a human being. We're not going to be happy every single day. We're not always going to be satisfied. I'm not always going to like, where I am in my life. But the thing that we're always missing is that we have the power to change it. We have the responsibility to ourselves to change it. And that's where I come in. I help you fucking realize your power. I help you realize that you can do it right here, right now in the present moment. Not 5 years from now, not 2 years from now, not even 3 months from now, but right now, this very second. I am a mindset coach because I want to help you get the mindset of a winner. The person who's going to literally go after their dreams with enthusiasm, with the expectancy and the knowing and the belief that it is going to work out for you, because there is no such thing as it not working out for you. Literally, when fears come up for me, because they do, when I second guess myself and I doubt myself and I'm just like, wow, Lakeisha, maybe you're really just pushing it. Like, how are you making a goal that you're going to hit 100K cash received by the end of 2018? How are you saying that you're going to sell out your programs? How are you saying that you're going to speak on stages all across the world? Like, how are you saying you're going to do all of these things? You've never done these things before. And I'm just like, wow, and I get down on myself and then I'm just like, wait a minute, like, who's to say that I can't do it? There are tons of things that I've never done before, but I still went after it. When we were learning how to read, we didn't say when we were 5 years old or however old, like we first start getting into reading, we're just like, you know what? If I haven't learned in the past 4 years, it's never going to happen for myself. We don't say these things to ourselves. So stop going after life and feeling like you need to see the whole puzzle. Stop feeling like you need to have everything laid out in front of you with the perfect example of how your life is going to be. No, understand that nothing is impossible, but that you have the responsibility for yourself to go out there and live the miraculous life that you deserve, because you fucking deserve it. Like, and you have to be willing to be compassionate and admit to yourself when you are down, because it happens. You're a human being. Like, we are here. It's not going to be fucking roses every single day. But from that place, you have to decide what you were going to do next. You can say, I'm going to stay at this job, or I'm going to take the time that I have. I literally used to be at my job writing out my affirmations, writing out my dream life. I used to be scheduling coaching calls. I used to be doing a bunch of things. But as a result of that and me showing up at work, although I didn't like my job, it was easier for me to be happy when I came to work because I knew that the money that I was making in my day job was funding my dreams. The money that I was making in my day job was allowing me, it sent me to Tony Robbins. I went fucking to Tony Robbins, Unleash the Power Within, a 4-day event, VIP. I had snacks, I had a booth, I was relaxed, I was chill. It was amazing. I got that because of my job. And if it wasn't for me viewing myself as something different, if it wasn't for me looking at myself differently and the experiences that were gonna come from these new thought patterns, that would have never happened. I would have never been able to go to that event if I didn't believe that it was possible, if I didn't believe that there was more out there for me to have, if I was constantly living this facade or this charade saying that I have to settle for what's in front of me. It wouldn't have never been possible for me. If the queen of introverts can be planning to give a TED Talk. Exactly. So it's like, oh my God, you're going to do a TED Talk, Carrie? I freaking love you. Like, total goals. Like, so you have to understand that work does not have to be painful. You can actually find something that you love doing every single day. I love showing up here for you guys. I know that you can feel the fucking energy coming across the screen because I love this. Reading books, I love it. Journaling, I love it. Even when even when I don't want to do it, I'm just like, wow, I totally get to live out my dream. I'm going to sit here and spend the next hour or however long it takes for me to read the books, for me to do whatever. So guys, I'm going to read that part for you again from You'll See It When You Believe It by none other than Wayne Dyer. He says, your resistance to doing what you love is based not on the world of abundance and unlimited opportunity, but on the belief that work and play are separate parts of humanity. The belief is that work is painful and entails suffering, but that play is fun. But it does not have to be that way. Imagine yourself doing exactly what you love doing. Composing, drawing, engineering, being a florist, a beautician, having your days to be spent with your children or as a homemaker. The list is endless. Imagine what gives you the most pleasure and makes you feel the most purposeful. That's what you need to actually start doing. You need to start realizing that whatever it is that your dream is, for me, it was being a coach. It was being a speaker. It's being an author. That lights me on fire. That's my sole purpose. Figure out what your sole purpose is and then go do it. Put all of your energy, put all of your strength, everything behind that dream. And don't feel like it's a risk because we were put here to live out our purpose. Literally, like we are the only species on the planet that has the power to decide, that has the power to think for ourselves. We are different from the lion. We are different from the dolphin. We are different from, the tigers, the bears, or whatever. We have the power to go out there and fucking be amazing. So why are we settling? Why are we living this lie? I finally got my dream. Exactly. And oh my God, I love you so much. Like, we get to live this life. Like, this is an abundant universe. Stop putting limitations on yourself. Stop feeling like, whatever little box you are in right now is the end all be all. Because it isn't. We are freaking abundant beings. We live in an infinite world. There's so many opportunities out there, but until we expand our mind, until we open our minds, we will never be able to have it. I got interviewed on my first ever podcast today because I opened myself up to receive it, to receive the random message from someone that was just like, hey, Lakeisha, I love your story. I'm going to chat with you. But if it wasn't for me showing up and telling you guys my story on a constant basis and showing up powerfully and in my truth and no longer lying to myself or to you, that would have never happened. Thus building my brand, thus allowing me to further my audience, thus allowing me to show up as the leader in the online space and the offline space. I am literally living out my dream every single second of the day. After I finish this video, I'm going to put on my bikini and I'm going to go sit by the pool and finish reading this book because that's how I see my life. That's how I plan my days. I want you to figure out what you want your days to look like. My days look like me 9 times out of 10, I don't have an alarm. My days look like me sitting by the pool. You always see a picture of me by the pool, whether it's in a bikini or not. I'm always there. I love to be outside. I love to know that now I can do that because I couldn't do that in New York. It was always too cold and I didn't have a pool. So once I got over the lie and was really honest with myself, I was able to now live my dream life because I stopped lying. And I knew that it was okay for me to want more. I knew that it was okay for me to ask for more, that it wasn't me being selfish. It wasn't me being greedy. It isn't like you taking a slice of the pie and you getting more and you living out your dream means that somebody else has less. Because as a result of me asking for more and me showing up like a badass, I then help you do the same for yourself. I then help you show up for yourself, for your family, for your spouse, for your kids, for generations to come, of the legacy that you get to leave behind. So me living out my dream then allows me to influence the masses. It allows me to motivate you. It allows me to have the time in my day to come on here and kick your ass on a fucking Thursday afternoon. Literally, guys, I need some freaking water. This is getting real. Okay. So I really want you to know that you don't have to lie anymore. You don't have to settle. You are responsible for what happens to you next. You can no longer blame your parents. You can no longer blame the school system. You can no longer blame anyone, because there is someone who was dealt a hand that was less than yours, and they were able to thrive. They were able to fucking soar. Literally, like, the moments that I'm like doubting myself, I think of people like Helen Keller, who was deaf and blind, and I'm like, she was able to go out there and like literally everyone knows who she is because she was not afraid. She was not scared. She didn't allow the limitations that was given to her to hold her back. Deaf, blind, what do you mean I can't graduate from college? She did that. She fucking graduated summa cum laude because she believed that it was possible. And she surrounded herself with a team of people who believed it for her. So that's what you need to be doing. You need to get in the environment of people who are go-getters, of people who are saying, yes, I am unhappy where I am, but I am going to make it my business, my life's mission to change that. And I'm not going to stop until every single day I wake up happy and I'm just like, wow, I live this incredible life. Because that's how I wake up every day. Every day before I take my head off the pillow, I'm like, thank you, I am alive. And now I get to go out there and be surrounded by palm trees and sunshine. And I get to motivate and inspire people to go out there and live their lives. I get to do that because I took the first step. I decided to believe. I decided to know that it was possible. I decided that I can work and incorporate fun at the same time. And I want you to do the same thing. I'm so glad that I can motivate you right now. So guys, like, you need to be getting your ass into my membership group, Listen Up the Universe. It's a $37 investment. There is amazing women inside of that group. Literally, I do weekly group coaching. I am there. I am accountability. I am support. I do trainings. I do all of this stuff in order for me to support you along the journey, to help get you to the next level, whatever that next level may be for you. Whether you're manifesting more money, the dream job, the new career. I have actors in there. I have like, people who are literally going to start a revolution in the world. One of my girls, she is, oh my God, she's so freaking amazing. She has a website called I Got Your Black, and it's all about like the Afro-American experience all over the world. It's so freaking amazing. I have amazing entrepreneurial women in that group, and you need to get your ass in there. Or if you're just like, Letitia, you know what? I need to freaking be working with you one-on-one. Let's do it. I have 3 private coaching spots available to work with me for 6 months. Literally, you will have me like on, like in your ear, just like talking to you. That's just like, no, like that's BS. You're shitting yourself. Like, you're lying to yourself right now. Let's go do it. Like, I will be your fucking cheerleader. I will help you get to the next level. I am the hero of my story, and I'm ready to help you be the hero of your own. My depression limited me to more things. But when I realized I was depressed, exactly. So it's like, exactly, Angela, like it all starts with the knowing. It all starts with you first accepting where you are and feeling like you don't have to lie to yourself. Society has made us believe that we have to be freaking perfect Patty every day when we do not. You do not have to be perfect. Literally, people love me because they love that I am honest. They love that I talk about getting fired. They love that I talk about, you know, my issues with my father. They love that I talk about my issues with my dating life and how tumultuous that was. They love all of these things about me because I am real. I am honest. I don't give a F. I will tell you my struggles. I will tell you what I've been through. And then I will show you how I overcame it. And I want to show you how to do the same thing for yourself. But that won't be possible unless you reach out to me. So reach out to me, whether it's you joining my membership group, Listen Up Universe, or it's you just saying, Lakeisha, put me on your calendar. I need to be working with you one-on-one. I need you to kick my ass. I need that accountability. I need that support. I need to forgive myself. I need to do healing work. Whatever it is that you need to work on, I am here to help you. I am here to be that guide for you. But you have to take the first step. You have to take back responsibility, and you have to reach out to me. That's your job. I'm not like, I mean, I can see into the future, but I don't know specifically that you want me. So reach out to me. Let me know that I'm the one for you. Because I already know that my cup is overflowing. I already know that I am an abundant being. I already know that I get to live this amazing, incredible life. So I just want to be an example for you. I want to show you that it's possible. So let me show you. Reach out to me, message me, guys. I am fucking here to serve you. Literally, this shit lights me on fire. As you can see, I've been talking for a really, really long time. I just did a podcast interview today. Literally, I should be doing laundry and packing because I'm leaving for New York tomorrow morning. But here I am. I decided to show up for you because I love you guys. Literally, I love you, and I see the potential in you. I see the power in you, and I want to be able to help you because I'm grateful that someone came and guided me. I'm grateful for where I am right now and the people and the women who have come together to allow me to get to this place right now, to feel comfortable to talk to you on video, to feel comfortable to offer my services, to feel comfortable and know that I am an unlimited being, that my worth is unlimited, that there is nothing that stands in my way. I love you too, Michelle. Literally, like, guys, I fucking believe in you, and I need you to believe in yourself. Let's do this. Like, let's stop making excuses. Let's stop lying to ourselves. You know that you are unhappy. You know it. So stop lying and just decide to make a change right now. Not 30 minutes from now, not an hour from now. Literally, while the blood is pumping in you, while the energy is with you right now, say in the comments, I am committed to more. I want more. I want to live this abundant, free, easy life. Literally, I get to design how my days are spent. I design what days I do coaching. I decide what time I want to show up on live stream. I decide every single aspect of my life. The same way that you decide whether you eat a salad, sushi, or a burger is the same way that you get to decide what you do with your time. Our time is the most expensive currency. We can make a shit ton of money, but we can't get the time back. So if you know that time is passing regardless, why spend it doing something that you do not love? Why settle? Why live a basic, mediocre life? I know you're not basic because we weren't born basic. We were born phenomenal, unlimited beings. So let's go fucking be amazing. Let's tap back in to our purpose and our passions in life and live it right now. Guys, literally, I'm fucking dying of thirst. Okay, I need to write a blog post about this. So guys, again, join my fucking membership tribe, Listen Up Universe. It's a fucking $37 investment. It's a total no-brainer. You will get so much support and accountability from me. Also, fucking message me. It's time for us to work together one-on-one. It's time for me to be in your corner, in your inbox, sending you voice notes, coaching you for an hour every single week for 6 months. Literally 6 months ago, I was sleeping on my friend's couch. I had just moved to California. I just quit my job. I was so confused about what I was doing with my life. I knew that I wanted to have a coaching business, but I wasn't sure how it was going to be possible for me. And it wasn't until I hired the coach and I said to myself, okay, more is possible. You did the first leg of it. You got to California. You quit the job. But now what? What do you want to do? And that was what I focused on. So now I get to sit here in front of you after having quit my job in August, after having moved to California in September. Now I sit to you. I have my own thing going on. I have the most amazing roommate. I have the most amazing life. I'm dating again. I have an amazing relationship with my father. I have an amazing relationship with my family. Literally, I am healing the wounds that I once had, that I once felt like was actually holding me back from living out my purpose. Literally, we are always going to be a work in progress. But if you're not actively doing the work, if you're sitting there just holding the facade that everything is perfect, that it's all peaches and cream, then nothing's going to change for you. Once I got real with myself, my fucking life transformed. Literally, I broke down the barriers. I broke down all the walls that I had created for myself. I finally got my back off the wall. I got out of the corner. I stopped fighting. Literally, it became easier for me because I knew that I was worthy and deserving of so much more. And I knew that I was making it my fucking life mission to make it my reality. And here I am. I am so fucking happy and grateful for the life that I get to live right here, right now, in this present moment. And I want the same for you. I want you to live that abundant life that you were destined to live. So guys, thank you so, so much. I am so glad that you listened to this rant with me and that you are committing to yourself to stop living the lie. Again, I have 3 private coaching spots to work with me for 6 months. You need to get your behind in there because I am going to help you transform your entire life. Literally, we are going to formulate a plan around every single thing that you want to achieve for yourself in the next 5 years. And we're going to start to make it happen right now within the 6 months of us actually working together. Because when I was first thinking about my dreams, I put them so far out into the future. I felt like I needed to save a bunch of money before I moved to California. I felt like I needed to read a whole bunch of books, hire a whole bunch of coaches before I could start a business. I felt like I needed to learn how to drive before I moved to California. And all of those things proved to not be true. And now I sit here before you very freaking happy in the middle of the day on a Thursday, literally just like spilling my guts to you and like empowering the shit out of you because I took the first step. And I decided that I was going to take 6 months of my life and chunk out all of my biggest dreams. And I am the happiest that I have ever fucking been. And I want the same for you. So let's transform your life because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So it's time to take action. It's time to decide to pull back the mask and show your real self and say, yes, I want more, because it's okay. It's okay to want more. So guys, again, it's me, Lakeisha from OurLipsToMoveIn.com. I am your fairy godmother, and I love you guys so, so much. Don't forget to message me about private coaching or my membership tribe. Bye, guys.